In this video, I'm going to show you I took my guest bedroom from this to this. So for the past 2 months, I've been thinking about taking my unused guest bedroom and transforming it into my new BMX themed office. In this video, you'll see the transformation of this boring guest room into a fully functional space that's not only practical, but also inspiring for me to work in. Let's get started. All right, guys, this is the room that we're going to convert, and as you can see, we're using it currently as a guest bedroom. And it's a relatively nice guest bedroom. As you can see, you've got your bedroom set here. There's a dresser with a TV. Not too bad, but we really don't use it. And right now, me and my wife are sharing an office, and she's got her businesses, and I have, of course, this YouTube channel, and just not a lot of room for both of us. So she and I thought, well, maybe we should just take this guest bedroom and turn it into my office, essentially. So what we're going to do, I think the first thing we're going to do is rip out this carpet. And this carpet's about 10 years old. This is the carpet that came with the house when we bought it new. And so we're going to put hardwood floors in here and make that look a little bit nicer. We've picked out a nice hardwood that we think we're going to go with. It's almost like a walnut, but I think it's going to look good in this room. And then we're going to actually change the color. So yeah, I'm going to probably go with a little bit darker color, maybe some more, darker tones, and we'll turn this into what I feel is going to be pretty cool BMX kind of video editing office. So without further ado, we'll start the construction here on the floors, and we'll rip out all this carpet, and we'll see what that looks like. Stay tuned, guys. So let's talk about the inspiration for the room. 80s BMX. I wanted to do something a little bit different. The room before, as you saw, was just light and bright, which is great. Don't get me wrong, that looks good. But that's not the office that I wanted. I wanted something with darker tones, darker paint, darker wood. I also wanted to personalize it. I wanted bikes to be in my office. That's right. That's why I got bikes hanging from the walls here. That's why I've got a lot of BMX memorabilia. I've got shoes. I've got my shirts that I sell. By the way, if you want a shirt or a brand new hoodie, those are for sale right now at bmxfreestylefanatic.com. Go check that out. We have a 10% discount. There's my shameless plug. We'll start over here at the desk, and as you can see, we have this oak colored desk, and this desk I actually got on Wayfair, and it's a combination of two desks. You got this one desk here, and I just butted it up. I don't know if you can see that next to this other desk. So it looks kind of like that L-shaped desk, but I had a hard time trying to find this L-shaped desk that actually went to the left. And so I ended up buying two of these and just putting them together, as you can see there. But this works out great, gives me lots of space where I can work. I like having this wide space here and certainly over here as well. And while we're here, this is where all the editing is done, as you can see. I've got this curved screen here. That thing was pretty expensive, but I tell you, it was worth every penny because, my eyesight is not very good, and this thing really just wraps around you. But I got a little wireless keyboard there with the mouse, and of course, I got the keyboard pad there, as you can see. And then I've got these kind of projection lights here that I put up in the corner. And then of course we've got the inspiration over here with wealth and success and the bull. And these are actually LED lights here, and those are wireless, so they just stick on there. You charge them with a USB-C, and they work directly with the switch that you saw on that intro. And then I got stuff over here. I've got my laptops that are right there that are just kind of on a little laptop holder. I've got this light, it's kind of slick and sleek. I got that on Amazon, and then it's got a charger there. And yeah, that's it over here for the desk. But the desk, I really liked it. I think it looked pretty cool, as you can see, and it matches the floors. And I think the floors came out great, better than that carpet that was in here. And then speaking of carpet, you can see we've got the kind of Oriental rug. I ended up getting that at Lowe's. It wasn't very expensive. It matches over here. You can see we've got the bike over here. I love having these bikes in the room. I think it's just great, and I think I want to switch them out. I think every week we'll switch one out. We'll put a different bike here. And yes, they're carpet queens. No, I don't ride them, but this is a part of my childhood and part of the history of me growing up. So I just really like, or I just really like to enjoy them. And why not enjoy them in your office, right? Where you spend most of your time. Moving over here, we got this credenza. As you can see, we got this on Wayfair also. I think it matches very well here with the desk, and you can see here we've got a little bit of surround sound here. And then over here in the corner, we've got our fiddle leaf. I think that's what that's called there. It's a plant there, but it's not real, of course. Didn't want to put a real plant in here and have to water it all the time. So, and then moving up, this is where the fun stuff. And again, 80s theme. You can see here, this was a show that I attended. This was the first annual New York BMX show with Eddie Fuel and Dave Norrie. Got a lot of time with them. Spent some really good time with them. Got their autographs there, and we had really good conversations. And then we've got the boards. Check out the boards. I think the boards are just so cool. And again, they're skateboards. Nothing really to do with BMX, but these particular ones, I've got my logo on that one, and of course we got the Performer, the Haro Master, the Dyno there, and then the end cap there with my logo in black. But those came out really nice. I'll put a link in the description of where to get those. And then of course you got the TV, and we put the LEDs behind the TV. That looks cool, and we can change the colors there. And then we've got, oh yeah, the Buckeye Bike Show. I've been 2 years in a row, this year and last year. This particular year was awesome. You had Damian Fulton there, and of course Radical Rick, his cartoon there, and then of course Ron Wilkerson. They were great, and that was just an awesome show. So decided to frame those both there, and I think they look pretty cool. Coming around to this wall over here, as you can see, we've got the bike and we've got our little leather couch. We got Reese that's asleep there. Reese is sleeping. Good Lord, she's always sleeping. But she likes to hang out with me. And as you can see, we put the shelving up here. Those are just, I got them online. They weren't that expensive. And on top of here, of course, we mentioned already, we got the shoes. We got VHS tape there. We've got some memorabilia here, a little GT belt buckle. This here was just some piping I got from Lowe's and put it together and made like a little shirt rack there. So anytime that we want to come up with a new design, we're working on new designs now as we speak. So we'll hopefully have some new shirts for you. So it's not just the logo, but we've got different shirts here that we have, the black, and then we've got the blue. The royal blue is pretty cool. And then, of course, we got the bikes. That right there is the replica Dyno Slammer. Really love that bike, even though it's a replica. I think it looks really cool. And then, of course, we got the GT Heritage there. That's the reissue. That is awesome as well. And I figure I put those up there because I'm not going to really show these or ride these. And so I figured, hey, they can stay on the wall for a while. Coming over to this side, of course, you got to have your BMX Plus magazine. I've got a few of those, and as you can see, those are pretty rare and mint condition. And then again, I got another light over there, so that kind of matches that side. And as you can see there, and it's gray, and it also matches the walls, which are gray. So I thought that was pretty cool. Keep in mind that if you decide to use this color, it does darken the room quite a bit, but that's the look I was looking for. And then of course we got the shelving over here, and this bookshelf I got on Wayfair also. And I got stuff over here. You know, I've got my Vans boxes over here. There's some more magazines, got some books, a clock, and some cars, a little fan there, a little Penske helmet. That's where I work, Penske. That's the Penske racing team there. And then, of course, got pictures of the family there. And then moving over here, we've got our inspiration for money. Yes, that is cryptocurrency. That's Bitcoin. That's XRP Litecoin. That's got all the coins on there. A buddy of mine made that for me years ago. And you know, I do a little trading with crypto. That's where a lot of the money comes from to pay for these bikes. But the crypto right now is XRP. So if you decide that you want to get into crypto, XRP is the winning horse. Just saying. And then, of course, we got our chair over here. And this chair is one of those ergonomical chairs. And, you know, when you sit in a chair like this for a really long time, you want to make sure it's comfortable. So I do a lot of editing and a lot of Zoom calls. And of course, that's why that chair is there. And that's basically it. As you can see there, I think it came out really nice. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Do you like it? Do you like this look? Let me know. And of course, if you like this video, you know, go ahead and give me a like. And guys, if you're not subscribed, a lot of you watch my videos, but you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It certainly helps out the channel, helps push all my videos out to other people, and get more eyes on this. So that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope that you like this video. Again, if you like it, leave a like, smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.